Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Anusan and you guys are the Singers. So yeah, how are you all doing? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what happened after Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Basically, I'm going to talk about like the whole fight, like what happened after the fight. Um, I actually thought it was a pretty good fight. It was a pretty skillful fight between both skillful guys, Jake and Mike Tyson. I thought like both fighters, Jake and Mike, looked very sharp and looked very skillful. And yeah, I do think like Jake held back a lot. I do think that, but it is what it is. I mean, it is really what it is, but yeah, I kind of feel like I kind of, even though like it wasn't me who fought Mike Tyson, I still kind of feel like wrong in a sense. Like it doesn't feel right. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not at the hater team by no means. I'm at the like fan team. Like I'm at the Jake team. I was at the Jake team of all time. Like from the back in the days, I was in the Jake team. I'm not gonna lie. But something about this fight was kinda off. I don't know, like it didn't feel right. Like seeing Mike Tyson being so slow, and you could just see him fight, and be like, this is not the prime Mike Tyson used to see destroy people. Now I don't know who would have won if prime Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. I don't know who would have won, but I surely would have, can say like if Prime Mike Tyson fought Prime Jake Paul, the fight could have been way more interesting than this. I just found Jake to be way levels above Mike. He was just so much better than Mike ever could be, you know. It was just obvious like how much better Jake was than Mike. Like the age was definitely showing. Mike was so much slower and had such a low amount of stamina, which wasn't surprising. We knew like Mike was gonna get gassed quickly because he's old as fuck. He's like a fossil. So we knew that, but yeah, it didn't feel right. Even though Jake dominated Mike and like won in a very dominant fashion, like I think Jake won like 7-1 rounds. In my scorecards, Jake won 7 rounds. Jake won every round except of the first round in my card. So not I think the second round was a draw. I think first round Mike won and every other one Jake won. So yeah, it was 6-1, very dominant fight. But for some reason I was very happy because I went to BoxRec to check Jake Paul's BoxRec, and it was saying that Jake Paul's recent win is against Mike Tyson, and it felt surreal, like to see that on BoxRec, like official BoxRec, that Jake Paul is 11-1, beating Mike Tyson, the two-time heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. Even though he's 58, would get back into that. He's still Mike Tyson. And let's talk. Okay, I was about to fall. Okay, let's talk about the hate now. Most of the time, I don't try to mention the hate because it's just wasting our time on this. Like, we don't deserve to waste our time on this bullshit, if that makes sense. Like, we have better things to talk about or better things to spend our time than like make opinions about this moron jackasses. Now let's talk about the haters. So a lot of a lot of influencer haters was built throughout this fight. They were saying that, oh, Jake Jake is a bitch. He's fighting old Mike Tyson. Let's talk about, for example, KSI. KSI was saying, oh, Jake should be ashamed of his Jake should be ashamed of himself that is fighting an old man. He should be ashamed. But but the thing is, I think we all know that we all know. I think we all know 58-year-old Mike Tyson would absolutely annihilate KSI. If KSI and Mike Tyson right now fought today, Mike Tyson would beat the fuck out of him. And the way like KSI has the audacity to say, "Oh, Jake should be ashamed. He beat old Mike Tyson." Motherfucker, you would never beat old Mike Tyson. Like Mike Tyson would still piece you up so easily. Like KSI lives in this delusion. I am actually very surprised. Like how anybody can be this delusional, even though they get reality checked. KSI fought KSI fought like a failed rapper, a random malnourished kid from Mexico. Then he fought a Fortnite gamer. Then he fought a DJ. Then he fought his first semi-pro, which was Tommy Fury, like semi-pro fighter, and he lost to Tommy Fury. And I'm not saying Jake Paul didn't. Jake Paul maybe also lost to Tommy Fury, but I'm saying Jake Paul actually boxed Tommy Fury like a boxer. KSI didn't even box Tommy Fury, he was doing star jumps and still couldn't get a split decision just like Jake Paul. Jake Paul actually properly boxed Tommy Fury like a real boxer in a boxing ring with boxing rules and came out with a split decision. And KSI boxed like kangaroo jumping up around, like that's not boxing. He was like doing star jumps in the ring and still he lost by a unanimous decision. So who did better against Tommy? Jake. By the way, Jake was dehydrated when he fight Tommy. Like Jake was 183 pound. Jake Paul, for the fact Jake Paul has never been that skinny ever in his life. Jake Paul has never fought at 183 and on his professional boxing career. Never he have fought. I don't know how Tommy was able to convince him to fight him at 183. It's crazy. It was so stupid. Like I'm not gonna lie, some things Jake does so stupid, and I'm like, why did you do that? Like, what did Jake and his team thought that it would be a good idea to fight Tommy Fury at 183 pounds? They well damn knows that Tommy Fury is a naturally smaller guy. He's actually built for being like 183. Tommy Fury looks good. He looks strong. He looks shredded at 183. But Jake, on the other hand, looks so skinny, malnourished, at very dehydrated at 183. Looks like he's about to die at any second. So I think that played a huge role of Jake losing also, but leave that alone. So as I was saying, KSI has beat nobody, but he thinks he can beat Mike Tyson. KSI, KSI probably thinks he can beat Mike Tyson right now. Actually, KSI can bring a good amount of pay-per-views too, right? Let KSI actually fight Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson also said like he's not done with boxing. He's gonna fight someone next. So yeah, there's a perfect opportunity to KSI probably fight Mike Tyson next year. Even KSI also said like he's going to return to boxing in 2025. I'm very excited to see who he fights because like I just want to see like he's talking about his like return and shit. I just want to see who he fights as his return. That's it. But yeah, KSI, if you think Jake Paul is so embarrassing fighting old Mike Tyson, and you are so better than Jake because you don't fight old Mike Tyson, but you fight random hobos from DJ clubs who can't even lace Mike Tyson's shoes even at 80 years old, and you can't be talking about opponents, like it, it would have make sense if KSI had fought like tough opponents and he's a guy who fights tough opponents. It would have been completely fine. But look who is fucking talking. KSI can't be talking. In this matter, a lot of people can be talking, like a lot. But KSI wasn't is not one of those people who should be talking about opponents. Look who KSI fights. KSI shouldn't be talking about opponents. So yeah, Mike Tyson wants to fight. In my opinion, that's fucking dumb. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. Mike Tyson looked horrible. I'm not gonna lie, Mike Tyson didn't look horrible. Don't get me wrong. Like, as a boxer, Mike Tyson looked great, but from Mike Tyson's standard, Mike Tyson looked horrible. If that makes sense. For example, uh, a car running on 150 kilometer per hour is not a bad speed for a car. But if a Lamborghini Huracan runs on a top speed of 150, that's not a very good performance by Lamborghini Huracan, because we know Lamborghini is the car that can run 300 kilometer per hour. If that makes sense, like Mike Tyson is not even close to be in his potential. So yeah, Mike Tyson's stamina is horrible. Mike Tyson got tired after 2 minute rounds. 2 2 minute rounds he got tired. Uh, yeah, Mike Tyson shouldn't fight for his own safety. Yeah, Mike Tyson can make a lot of money if he fights like Jake Paul again, or probably if he fights Logan Paul, or probably KSI. Yes, he's going to make a lot of money, like in in imaginary amount of money. You can't even guess like how much money like Mike and Jake made from this event. They made stupendous amount of money. Congrats to them, they're eating good definitely after this fight, like after making that much money. Anyways, everybody won, it was a good event. But yeah, maybe KSI should go in the ring with Mike Tyson. Yeah, KSI would get destroyed by Mike Tyson even at 80 years old. So KSI can't be talking about like opponent, like shut the fuck up, dude. Anyways, yeah, I think that's bullshit. All the people who are saying Jake should be ashamed for fighting an old Mike Tyson, they would never step in the ring with 58-year-old Mike Tyson, because they know Mike is a killer at any age. Even in the comment section, they were before the fight in Mike Tyson's training comment section. They were saying, "Oh, look at Mike. Mike is a killer. Mike, even at this age, would destroy me with one punch." But after the fight, when Jake Paul is much better than Tyson, what happened? Forget about this. Now let's talk about the thing that is just going for a long time, and that used to piss me off, but that doesn't piss me off anymore, because I know these people who are saying this, they either want a reaction or either they're dumb as fuck. I think the two is more common. When I see this kind of comment, I'm like, yeah, man, wow, these people can really vote. Like, these people are mostly adults. You might think they're kids, but when you look at their profile picture when they're writing this comment, they literally look 50 years old. And I'm like, you're 50 and you're writing this dumb fuck comment? It's insane. They're seeing the fight script like the same. Whenever Jake wins, the fight is script. Whenever Jake loses, the fight wasn't script, and Jake got what he deserved. What the fuck? Anyways, like people who are saying this fight is script is fucking dumb. Uh, is dumb because the fight is definitely not scripted. These people like trying to like discredit Jake anyhow they want, but yeah, they can't, because Jake did it what anybody couldn't. Like 58-year-old Mike Tyson would sleep, y'all. And I saw something like this, the script of that fight leak. That's so bullshit. That's like a fucking made up script. You can tell. And you know what? What disappointed me the most? The guy I very much respect in boxing, Tony Jeffries, made a video saying that the script that leaked is real. Like maybe he got brain damage too much in his boxing career, but Tony, if you really believe the script thing is real, you're dumb as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, you're a phenomenal boxer. You're obviously an Olympian. I'm not doubting your boxing skill. You're an amazing boxer, an amazing coach. But you gotta be dumb to say this fight that is scripted or the script got leaked is real. The fight is not real. Mike Tyson lost because he's so old. That's the reason. And yeah, people think Mike Tyson is so trash because they think Jake Paul is trash. So when Mike Tyson loses to Jake Paul, it means he's trash. But honestly, Jake Paul would beat most of the professional boxers. Jake Paul would be most ranked pro boxers. So to say like Mike Tyson is trash because Jake is trash, it's stupendous. Anyways, so I guess the general public do consider Tommy Fury as a professional boxer, right? Real pro, but Jake almost beaten him. So what's about that? So if Tommy Fury is a real pro boxer, then how Jake went to like full distance with him, not just distance, knocked him down and almost like outscored him. Like barely Tommy won by points, barely like 1 or 2 points. I believe it was 2 points Tommy won. It was stupendous that they're like trying to make Jake Paul the trash boxer, because I've been seeing those comments. There are a lot of comments like in the comment section they're saying, oh, Jake Paul is not even a boxer, he can't even beat any professional boxer. Like, are we forgetting something? Like Jake Paul literally knocked out two Golden Gloves champion, like seasoned pro boxers, over 10 wins, each of them, like having each of them having 10 over 10 wins. Andre August having 10 wins, Ryan Borland having 70 wins, and Jake Paul just knocked them out in the first round. And what the excuse now? Like Jake Paul can't beat a professional boxer, but he just beat two boxers in the first round. So you all are dumb fuck. You all are just hating because you're jealous. You have nothing good on going in your life, so that's why you feel good after hating other successful people. So, anyways, like fuck these people. The fact I'm even talking about them and giving them validation is a wrong of me, because I shouldn't give them validation because they're so dumb as fuck. Anyways, I guess this video is pretty long. I don't want to talk about this dumb shit anymore. Before ending this video, I want to say I enjoyed Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight a lot. The undercard was amazing. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano too was also amazing. I also believe Amanda should have won and Katie Taylor should have been disqualified for doing, I believe, intentional headbutts. Uh, yeah, the cut or Amanda's eyes was fucking brutal. But anyways, yeah, I thought the fight was enjoyable, very entertaining. And yeah, this event in general would be remembered for centuries to come. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay happy. The fight of the year just happened. And yeah, I'm just peace with it. So yeah, thanks for watching and bye bye. Peace out.